Hello YouTube. Yeah, hello YouTube. Never sure when exactly it starts, but anyways, let's see. So, gonna be jumping right into Pokemon. Gonna be streaming for a long time today, hopefully, that's the plan. Because Monday I didn't stream anything because I wasn't really feeling like playing Blues games for whatever reason. I was just kind of like, meh, don't feel like playing games, which is kind of odd. But anyways, Tuesday I was gonna be streaming Super Smash Brothers a bunch, but then my sister and brother-in-law needed my help for moving stuff around the house because they're not necessarily moving, but they're just like moving from one room in the house to the other, and not in this house, in another house. So I wasn't able to stream. But anyways, so then today, do I have anything in my box? I think I just have a bunch of Charmanders, and yeah. So, all right. In that case, I still haven't gotten Charmander. Or obviously I do have a bunch of Charmanders, but I don't have a female Charmander that I can then breed with a male Aggron that has Metal Claw, so I can get a Charmander with Metal Claw, and all that nonsense. So, anyways, I'm just going to continue on with the adventure, and try to figure out when I'm gonna get a Charmander, or whatever, because I do want to use a Charmander eventually. It's just, I think when I get to the point where I get Fly, and I can fly back to Camphor Town, I think it is, where I can start breeding more Pokemon and all that, that's when I'll do it. So at that point I'm going to need to like power train my Charmander to catch up in levels at that point. But anyways, so the whole point of this is supposed to be going to this Mega Evolution Guru person. Pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be doing at the moment. The Tower of Mastery. And then this is this giant statue of Mega Lucario, which I don't get. Well, I kind of get why Lucario is like the mascot for Mega Evolution, just because he's a pretty popular Pokemon. A little bit of interesting fact, I guess, but or trivia thing about Lucario is he's one of the Pokemon that was introduced a generation before he was actually introduced, where I think there was a movie about him, or maybe a couple episodes of the anime, where obviously Lucario was like one of the main characters, but it was like during the time of Generation 3, or 3rd Gen, with Ruby and Sapphire. But then Lucario wasn't actually introduced into the games until Generation 4, with, oops, I wasn't paying attention. This guy's asking me if I got this stone from myself or from someone else, and I just accidentally saying yes, it was me, and then Tierno, the guy who just gave it to me like 10 seconds ago, was like, oh yeah, it's totally him, even though it was not. But anyways, it doesn't really matter at all. It's just, you know, talking, blah blah blah, stuff I've already read, because I played the game before, or whatever. So yeah, all of us 5 kids that started off are now together again, and yay, we're talking to the Mega Evolution Guru, and he's gonna be like, oh, Mega Evolution, blah blah blah, stuff that you guys need to figure out, and destiny and bonds with Pokemon, and it's like, really? I just want to catch them all. I don't care about all these bonds with Pokemon and all that. But anyways, just skipping all the talking. Wish I could just skip through the talking faster or something. Oh boy. I mean, again, the first time I play through a Pokemon game, I'm gonna stop and listen to all the commentary. I mean, not all the commentary, all the dialogue. Not really listen to the dialogue. I'm gonna read all the dialogue. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, first time I play through a game, I'm gonna be reading all the dialogue. But since I've already played through this multiple times and I already know what's happening, they're talking about the Mega Evolution Ring. Which is what a trainer needs in order to actually do the Mega Evolution thing. I'm actually going to switch over to Hyena because she is it? I always forget. Okay, yeah, female Hyena is going or has the ability Shield Dust, so I don't take the additional effect of attacks. So my rival, Serena. What was her name? I forgot her name. But anyways, I think it's Serena, because I think that was the name of the rival in the show. But I don't remember if that's because it was the name of the person here. Hello, QUXXN. Yeah, Serena. Okay. So she's always going to send out Meowstic at the beginning of her battles, or battles with her. And yes, you are the first viewer, QUXXN, because I didn't really do a great job of, yeah, I'll go start one. I didn't do a great job of telling people that I was going to start streaming. But, oh, that's interesting. She actually used light screen first. She usually always uses fake out, which is a really annoying move. But I think that's like the first time I've ever seen Meowstic use what's it called? Light screen rather than fake out. I guess maybe they know that I have shield dust or something, or that they just know that it wouldn't be super effective or anything. Who am I fighting? I am fighting Serena, my rival. And again, in case anyone is watching this on YouTube and doesn't know, I am live streaming this game as I play it. So I'm going to be talking to chat, but you guys can't see the chat. Anyways, but yeah, I'm fighting my rival, Serena. So shouldn't be too bad. Too bad or too hard. Shouldn't be too bad because I think my Pokemon are decently leveled for this point in the game. Like 3 levels ahead of her, basically. Absol, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Hyena because of the bug aspect. Not sure what Absol's gonna do. I could also use Draining Kiss to restore a bit of energy. Okay, quick attack, it's not that bad. And Draining Kiss, it's not super powerful. I always need to check. Yeah, because it doesn't do that much damage, even though it's super effective. So it doesn't really heal that much health. No, well, let's go back to Struggle Beam, or Struggle Bug, because you only have Pokemon Black, which is quite old. It's actually not that old. It's only like 2 or 3 years. Well, actually, last year was Pokemon X and Y. Year before that was Black 2 and White 2. Yeah, so it's only like 3 years old. That's not that old. How many gym leaders have I beaten? I've beaten 2? Yeah. I've beaten 2. And I'm getting close to fighting the 3rd one. But anyway, she's going to bring out Breaks In, which means that I'm going to have to send out Martel. Yeah, I beat the first one, which was Viola? Is that her name? Viola? The first gym leader? I think so. Yeah, Viola and Alexa are the 2 sisters. But anyways, yeah, I beat Viola. What's it called? Aquatail. And then it took me like 4 hours maybe to get to the next gym leader, Grant, because I think that's the biggest gap between gym leaders is that first and second one. Because the first one is like right at the beginning when you're, going through the tutorial or whatever. Not the tutorial, but the sort of tutorial stages of the game, if there are such a thing, if there is such a thing, if there are such things, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't know it was possible. They wanted me to name Pokemon after them, so I did. If you want me to name one after you, I think all of my Pokemon are already... Oh, nice! He's, or she's, evolving. But, I think I've already got my next 2 Pokemon that I'm going to be catching, named. I gotta get a Charmander named Super Flame, after Super Flame Bombo. And then, who was it? A Flygon named after, Zagi. But if you want me to name a Pokemon in the next game after you, then sure, why not? But congratulations, you're Pokemon evolved into Gardevoir. Nice. Now it's a fully evolved Pokemon, like Hyena. But blah blah blah. Mega Evolution. So now, because I beat her, I get the Mega Ring, which I feel like if I lost against her, it would just make me white out and have to go back to a Pokemon Center and then come back and fight her again. So I'm not really sure what would happen if I lost. I kind of want to test that now, but obviously it's a little late to test that. I mean, I could just turn off the game and do it again, but I don't really feel like it. So anyways, yeah, now I have the Mega Ring, right? No. Wait, do I? No. I don't think I do have it yet. But, because that other person, the gym leader, Karina, what can I have next place in 2 Pokemon? Sure. Do you want me to name you after my starter Pokemon in Omega Ruby, or do you want me to name you after whatever the first non-starter Pokemon is that I catch? Because I still have to figure out what my team is going to be for Omega Ruby. I think I'm going to get Sceptile or Trico as my starter, even though I do really like what's his face? I do really like Swampert. I'll definitely be using him in Alpha Sapphire once I get it, but I think I'm going to be doing a Let's Play, or a Let's Stream of Omega Ruby when it comes out which does sort of bring up a topic that I want to talk about, but I'll just wait for when there's more viewers to talk about it. But if you want to be the starter, if that's good with you. Yeah, because I'm really not even sure what I would have named my Trico, other than naming it after a viewer, because because my name is Patrick, and the starter is Trico. At some point, I either had the idea or I actually did name my starter Patrico, like Patrick, Trico, Patrico type of thing, because I do like I was gonna say I do like Patrico. I like Trico. Of the first form starters, like Trico, Mudkip, and Torchic, I do like Trico the best. When is Omega Ruby gonna come out? It's gonna come out November 21st, so in a little under a month, about 3 weeks basically. But anyways, so Trico is probably my favorite. I prefer Trico over Mudkip, but I prefer Swampert over Sceptile. Because to me, Sceptile just kind of looks meh. The 3 starter Pokemon? Yeah, the 3 starters are Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip, which eventually evolved into Sceptile, Blaziken, and Swampert. So I'm gonna be doing, or using Trico, most likely. I might use Swampert instead, but if I do use Swampert, then I'm gonna be catching some other good grass-type Pokemon to defeat Groudon easier. Although, never mind, I'm gonna use my Master Ball anyways. So it doesn't really matter which starter I use, I guess. But oh, did Bianfu just use Fake Out? I guess I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using. I'm just going to be using a Master Ball on Groudon. I might do a little bit of fighting with him before I catch him. And I might want to save up my Master Ball for Rayquaza. If I'm going to be going up against Rayquaza, then it would be better to have a Swampert rather than a Sceptile. So I'm not sure. I don't want Blaziken, because to me Blaziken is overhyped and overused and whatnot. So I'll just stick with one of the other two. Plus I haven't in-game seen the Mega Evolution. I mean, I've seen pictures and like videos online, but I haven't like actually seen it on my game or whatever. And actually, I don't think I've even seen Mega Blaziken on my game, but I've seen other videos of Mega Blaziken and all that. So, I've already seen it. But anyways, let's see. I'm definitely gonna have to like have a sit down, like brainstorm. Think tank with everybody about what team I want to use in Omega Ruby. And also, did I get Unswappable from Blue Type Battles? I'm already joined, by the way. Hello, David. I named Unswappable because of a viewer that was named Unswappable, and I'm assuming that he got his name from Unswappable from Blue Star Defense. But yeah, I wasn't specifically naming it after Blue Star Defense. I was naming it after someone who named themselves after Blue Star Defense, if that makes sense. So yeah. Oh, 4 viewers now. Really? It says 4 viewers apparently for them, but yeah, it's just the 3 of us. Or Kyueki-sen and Svanza? How would you pronounce that? But anyways, so I should probably heal. I should heal Unswappable for the next battle. But anyways, what was I gonna say? I need to decide whether I'm just going to catch the Pokemon naturally in the next game, or if you guys are okay with me importing my Pokemon from my other file, which I'll explain a bit later. And because Unswappable is a little low on health, it's about halfway, I'll switch him to Hyena just to get him a little bit more, or her a little bit more leveled up. Because yeah, I can use Psybeam, right? Psybeam? Or, yeah, Psybeam. Which I think is stronger than Struggle Bug. I don't remember now. I know Psychic is stronger than Struggle Bug. Unless you count the stab damage. And I know right now Psybeam would be stronger because it's super effective. But, anyways. What was I going to say? Let me say something. Oh, that's right. Because I have, like, one of each Pokemon, in my PC box in my other game, so I can just breed like an extra of whatever 6 Pokemon I want to use, and then just import them into my Omega Ruby game via the Pokemon Bank if I wanted to. But that does feel a little bit like cheating, so I'd have to like or I feel like I would have to get you guys' permission on that before I do it, because otherwise it would, like I said, be a little bit of cheating. That's 20 HP. Yeah, just looking for something that would, oops, it's fine. I was just looking for something that would just do like a 10 HP heal, since I was so close to full health. Anyways, hello, Chico time? Can I just call you Chico, or Time, or something? What was that? Pokemon Interspace? What? What Pokemon, what is that? I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, hello, Chico. Yeah, what do you mean, David? I don't know what the Pokemon Interspace is. But anyways, let's see. So yeah, the Roller Skater Dash. Of course, they would have a name that represents, you know, movement or whatnot. But anyways, this is a bug fighting, which I'm not sure if it actually does bug resist psychic? Because I know that bug is super effective against psychic, but it's not always the same. Cheek is fine. The stage you walked right now and challenge your rival. I don't know what you mean. I was in the Tower of Mastery when I fought my rival, and then just the stage I'm in now is just the gym for the fighting gym leader or whatever. And also I should mention that even though right now it's only like 10:13 for me. Hello. What's that? What's it? I cannot read for some reason. What? I can, why am I not being able to read that? Because of the color. Rockiest of salad? Rockiest of salads. Okay, I don't know why I was not processing that name anymore. Anyways, oh, yeah, you found this game too easy with the experience share? Yeah, it's, yeah, it can be a lot easier with the experience share. I generally like the experience share the way it works now because, rookiest of salads. Rookiest? Or rockiest? It's fine, nobody can read it. Call me Rocky. Alright. I'm doing good. It's because of the color, I think, that, because it's the, like, spring green or whatever, that just made it hard for my brain to process words. But, anyways, so yeah, the experience share, it does make it easier. And I do actually like it being easier. I like being able to just go through the game and not have to spend a lot of time grinding or farming for experience. So I definitely like the experience share. And I like that I don't have to keep switching out Pokemon in order to level them up. I like that they all generally level up about the same rate. And then I just have to switch them out if one gets too far ahead or something like that. But yeah. So I'm doing good, Rocky. How are you? How are all of you doing? And welcome to anyone here for the first time. Yeah. Yes, it's blinding green. Also, we chose the same starters. Yeah, well, yeah. Never mind. I don't know. I was gonna say, like, I didn't technically choose the same starter, but I mean, I did. Because I do prefer Greninja, or Froakie. But just to get through the first gym easier, it's better to use Chespin, because of the rock move. Alright, Q. Or QUXXN. I keep wanting to call you Q, instead of just QUXXN. But yeah, I actually had to get my phone charger. I even have my 3DS charger ready, because I know that this is gonna die if I continue streaming for like 7 hours or whatever. Do you like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I've played one of those games for like an hour, maybe. I've never really got that much into it. You have a 6 IV Shiny Froakie, nice. Let's see, Soccer Tail, because I got swapped out by, what did they use? Whirlwind? Or some other move? What did they use? Anyways, what was I saying? Something I was saying earlier was, even though it's only now 10:16 a.m. For me, between like 3 and 5 p.m., I'm expecting like a mail person to come up and receive a package that I'm mailing out. So around that time, I'm probably just gonna like get up or whatever. But you know, I can talk about later when I actually do get up. But anyways, I'm going so slow. Okay. But, Karina, where did she even come from? Did she just drop down from the ceiling? Anyways, yeah, rockiest of salads. Patrick with the skills. What skills? I don't have any skills. Yeah, it's good. I don't really need to give them anything. Well, might as well give them a berry, just in case. Iron, confusion. Yeah, I'll just give them an orange. Or not use, give... Oh, come on. Give, unswappable an orange berry? Did I say belly? But, anyways, can you donate a Pokemon to the Let's Play? Maybe. Because I would prefer, even if I am importing it, I would prefer that it's mine. For this one in particular, for my Pokemon X Let's Play, I do want it to be all, like, homegrown or naturally caught. Except for my Charmander. If you want, you could donate a Charmander, but it would need to have a specific name, and it would have to be a specific Charmander, which I'll talk about in a second. But one of my favorite Megas, Mega Scizor, I think looks really cool. Other than that, I mean, they don't all necessarily look bad, but there's not a lot that I think look really cool. I do like Mega Blastoise though, but anyways, what else should I say? Reviews, our Pokemon, but not you. Well, because I don't want to name a Pokemon after myself, because then that sounds weird. But I do have a YouTube channel. There should be a link down below, below the video. That should give you a link to my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. But the Cubby Bear. Like a real life bear that you heard? I mean, not like a real bear, but like a real life teddy bear thing. Or what do you mean? But anyways, a shiny Numu? Wow, nice. Anyways, what was I saying? Charmander. The thing about Charmander is a couple of my viewers that were watching. They were kind of having a debate whether or not I should get Blastoise or Charizard from Sycamore in here. So I was letting them vote and try to count up how many votes or whatever. I should have done a straw poll, but I've never actually made a straw poll before. But anyways, it was about even with like a slight preference for Blastoise, and I have a slight preference for Blastoise, so that's why I chose Squirtle. But then they do really also want me to have a Charizard, and a Charizard would be helpful against fairies if he knows Metal Claw, which you can only learn Metal Claw if you use, or if you breed a female Charizard or Charmander, something in the Charmander line, a female version with something in the Aron or Aggron line, if they know Metal Claw, which means they have to be at like level 22 to learn Metal Claw, and then put a male one in the daycare center with a female Charmander line to produce a Charmander that knows Metal Claw. So I did want to have one, but I just never ended up actually getting a female Charmander when I was breeding them. I just kept getting a bunch of males. And then I just figured I should just move on with the game rather than just sit back and just breed for a long time. So if you want, you can breed a Charmander with Metal Claw. And remember to name it Super Flame, because I wanted to name my Charmander after one of my viewers, Super Flame Bombo. So if you want to do that, that'd be awesome. And then if you wanted to level it up to close to mine at like level 35 maybe, that'd be awesome if you wanted to do that, but obviously you don't need to. Anyways, how do you pronounce your name? Sfonza, because I mean, saying Sfonza doesn't sound right, but it's the only way I can think of that, how to pronounce that. But and Junimo has Iron Head, that's pretty cool. I should have chosen Charizard, yeah, but Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur fighting in death battle, who would win? Blastoise would win, actually, which is why Blastoise is awesome, because Blastoise is better, in my opinion, obviously. I may make fun of you for playing Pokemon. Call of Duty's ridiculous. It's the same thing every year. So Pokemon clearly is so much better because it's totally not the same thing every year. But seriously though, I really do prefer Pokemon over Call of Duty. Even though I don't necessarily have anything against Call of Duty. It's just I'm not super great at it, and it's just it didn't appeal to me as much as Pokemon does. But yeah, I did watch that death battle. Yeah, Rain Dance definitely did the trick. But yeah, Blastoise is just better. Yeah, Bulbasaur ate Venusaur's plant thing, but yeah, I would definitely say Blastoise is my favorite starter of all time. Then Charizard, then Greninja, then Infernape, then others. But yes, your Numel knows Ironhead. How am I doing, Patrick? Or saying my own name in the comment or whatever. I'm doing good. Range. Monday I was like kind of bleh, and I didn't really feel like streaming, but I'm feeling better today, so that's good. But gonna be streaming for probably a long time today. But the plan is for like 7-hour stream. I may have to take breaks every now and then, like either to go to the bathroom or get some lunch or just rest my voice for whatever reason, like get some water. But anyways, who needs Metal Claw? I would like to have Metal Claw on Charmander, because then not only would the fire from Charmander be resistant to the fairy moves, but then also Metal Claw would be super effective against fairy because it's steel type. Unless of course it's like what's that one's name? What's his name? Well, Azumarill wouldn't be super effective. It would just be normal effective because water resists steel. But Klefki, that's what it is. Klefki would be steel type, steel fairy, so it would be resistant. But anyways, any other fairy type, any pure fairy, would be super affected by the steel. So that's why I want Metal Claw on Charmander. But I might not wait for a Metal Claw Charmander. But anyways, you've been sick for almost 4 weeks. Take care of yourself. Eat vitamin C, or make sure you're getting vitamin C and rest and lots of water. But would it be enough with Dragon Pulse, Dragon Dance, and Outrage? Considering it's going to be used against fairy types, Dragon Pulse wouldn't be very good, or Outrage. And I generally don't use the Dragon Dance like stat boosting moves, even though I'm sure it's great. I just never use them. I tend to just out-level my opponents, so I don't need to use any kind of stat boosting moves or anything. But I would really prefer Fairy Metal Claw. I don't mind breeding it myself, and it doesn't like really need Metal Claw. Like if I'm breeding it and I just can't find a female one after enough time, then I'm just gonna get a regular Charmander without Metal Claw. But I would prefer it. If you were going to give me a Charmander, then I would prefer it to have Metal Claw, and that its name is Super Flame, to be named after a Super Flame Bombo. Because if you were to give it to me without that nickname, then I wouldn't be able to change the nickname. But whenever I'm breeding it, I don't nickname any of the Pokemon that I'm breeding unless I know for sure that it's the one that I want. And then I can just change the nickname afterward. There we go, there's the TM for Low Sweep. But yeah, how do I pronounce your name, Sponsa? Because I keep wanting to say Sponsa, but that doesn't really sound correct. You only have a male one? Yeah. I only have like 12 male ones. I still have to keep breeding them to find a female one. And let's see. Not that. Actually, yeah, I can. Well, yeah, it's the SV that I have a problem with. Is it just Svan, or is it like just the V sound or anything like that? Let's see, Power Up Punch. I do kind of want to teach them Power Up Punch, but I think I won't. Well, yeah, I'll teach Rammus Power Up Punch because I do really like that move. It's pretty cool. But let's see. I'll teach it that instead of instead of Payback. It's probably better than Payback, but my original account was just fun. I forgot my password. But yeah, how do you pronounce the SV? Is it just the Svan, like I've been saying, which sounds totally incorrect, but if it is correct, then alright, I'll keep calling you that. But if you have any other nickname that you want me to call you, that'd be good. But Have I ever played Hey You Pikachu? No. I've heard about it, but never actually played it. But this is probably not really my least favorite part of the game, but a part of the game that I don't necessarily like. Say how I feel, right? Alright. Then I guess it's just gonna be Sponsa. Anyways, yeah, I got the Mega Ring, finally. Because I'd go talk to them and be like, oh hey, you should battle your rival for the Mega Ring. And I was like, oh hey, I beat her. And they're like, oh actually no, you gotta fight me over at the gym. Like, okay, I beat you. Then actually no, let's go over to the Mega Mastery Tower thing. I'm like, really? Really? But anyways, so yeah, Lucario, he's a nice Pokemon, and I've used him before, but I just don't really like Lucario that much in this game at the moment. Like, because now I have to fight Karina with this Lucario that I just met. Well, not really just met, because I've run into him before, but actually, have any of you watched the anime for Pokemon? Because, or I call it an anime, but I watch it in America. I mean, I am American, so of course I'm watching it in America, but I watch it in English on Cartoon Network, but the whole scenes, like every scene with Mega Lucario was, in my opinion, just like a step up from like all other Pokemon episodes ever. But yeah, Bone Rush. I use Bone Rush in particular. I would like to use Power Up Punch, but I don't really have enough time because this Lucario is evenly leveled with the other Lucario, so I have to be smart about what move I'm using. But even though it doesn't really matter if I lose, I don't think. But it's just easier, I think, to use Bone Rush because they're about even. So if I can kill them quickly, they can kill me quickly. So dang, that's not as strong as I was hoping. And of course, I only hit 2 times, and then he's gonna use Power Up Punch, which is wow, very strong. Okay, I should have used Power Up Punch. Oh boy, this is not good. Is that gonna finish him off? Did it? Yes! Oh, nice, and critical hit. So that was really close. That was really close. Yeah, that's like the only time I ever lose battles is when I'm using someone else's Pokemon. Just ridiculous. But yeah, like, oh my gosh, I've got such a bond with this Lucario that I've never spent any time with. I do not want to take Lucario with me. Well, you know what? How many of you guys want this Lucario? Back yet, he gets some food to eat. Alright, welcome back. He gets baby when you made Mega Balls. It's pretty interesting. I really liked that concept. But eating pot noodles, nice. I think like cup of noodle, right? But I'm actually going to give it a moment. If any of you want this Lucario, because I'm not going to use it, I'm just going to put it in my box right away. But if any of you guys want me to like give it out to you for whatever reason, then sure, might as well. But well, I might as well take it anyways, even if none of you want it. But I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to put it in my box. Hello, Triptych. Oh, nice. Thanks for checking out the stream. How are you, Triptych? Let's give a nickname to Lucario. Ah, dang. Well, I can nickname it later if any of you want it. But I'm not going to use Lucario. I've already got my team picked out, so I'm going to be naming my Pokemon after, or yeah, naming the next 2 Pokemon after them. But anyways, you like Pokemon more than Call of Duty, but I'm playing Call of Duty because I have not found shiny 2 days. Nice. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Call of Duty. It's just generally that game brings around a lot of people that aren't necessarily the nicest people in the world. But anyways, I mean, Pokemon can do that too occasionally. It's just less common. But yeah. So anyways, let's see. Halo 5 is coming out very soon. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Halo either. I mean, it's alright. Again, like, nothing really bad against it, but I'm just not really a big first-person shooter fan. But what do you mean, do I play comp? Like computer games? Or do you mean like competitively? Because I play computer games, but I do not play competitively very much. You're good. You're kind of because a lot of because you cut up a couple onions. Nice. You can't get Halo 5 because I have an Xbox 360, but not an Xbox One. Yeah. You've done something pretty terrible yesterday. What did you do, David? Competitively? Yeah, I don't really play competitively. Yeah, I'm just a very casual player. but accidentally deleted PC5 Deluxe from your computer. Oh man, that is terrible. But it's fine. You can always just get the data back. I'm gonna get Halo on Xbox One. There are no other consoles. Yeah, I know. Does anyone have a battle? Not right now. Sponsor, but BT5D, yeah. Let's see. Anyways, what am I saying? Or what am I doing? You had a fabulous rank 73. Nice. I don't remember what rank I am on Bloons Tournament 5 Deluxe Edition. You almost had the Device Pro? What's the Device Pro? Oh yeah, they got Surf now, so I can teach Martel Surf. But how many Charmanders? I've got like 12, or probably closer to 10 actually. Let's see, Martel. Next item. Surf. If you remember the reason you banned me last time. Did I ban you? If I did, it was an accident. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. So yeah, I probably will ban you again if you do the same thing you did last time. But yeah. Anyways, and replace Bubble. Yeah, I'll replace Bubble with Surf. I still want to keep Aquatail because it doesn't hurt my allies. I'll keep it for now. I'll probably switch it out later, but even though it's not very smart to use, QXXN. He started promoting a link for something that I don't support, even after I kind of told him to stop. I didn't really give him a warning that I was going to ban him. I meant to just like delete his message, but then accidentally banned him, or not banned, but like time out, something like that. But anyways, yeah, you learned a lesson, and what am I doing? Oh, that's right. It's not very good to have two moves of the same type on a Pokemon, like having two water type moves, like Bubble and Aquatail. But the reason why I had that was because of what's it called? Bubble can attack multiple enemies at once, and yeah, none of these moves are good. But because Bubble can attack multiple enemies at once, and then Aquatail is just one strong attack on one enemy. So that's why I kept both in case of that kind of occurrence. But then now that I have Surf, that can replace Bubble because Surf attacks all three enemies if you're in a double battle, or two enemies, one ally in double battle. Ah, dang, woke up. I mean, fell asleep. I need to wake him up, or her up. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's why I have Surf and Aquatail. But you can't see me, Chico Time? Like me or someone else in chat or something? The screen's black? Really? Did something happen? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not just I was messing up? Because everything seems fine on my end. And gosh, all these bullet seeds from this execute. Anyone else having a problem with that? I mean, I'm assuming you can still hear me, right? Anyone else having problems with the stream? I don't know, that's weird. Yeah, you can see just fine. You can see stream still. Yeah. Are you talking to me? Insane Sage? And hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'll add your friend code later. If you want to send me a private message or something, or just remind me later. But yeah, at the moment I'm just gonna be playing through, and then just like near the end of the stream or just later in the stream, just later in the stream I'll add you if you want. And yeah, any of you are welcome to add me. Obviously, I've got my friend code up there. So yeah, for Friend Safari or O-Powers or anything like that. But yeah, anyways. And I do encourage you all to chat amongst yourselves, to exchange friend codes or whatever, and battle each other, trade and whatnot. Let's see. And what else? There's an item here. Yeah, just some honey. I don't need no honey. But anyways, I just remembered there was an item there. I didn't remember what item it was though. But oh, nice Slowpoke. I like Slowpoke. I like his design, even though I never use him. But spending $10 for another deluxe, really? You can't just re-download it, or something. Because anyways, never mind. I can go there. But anyways, let's see. Is that your friend code? QUXXN? Because you should probably separate like every 4 numbers with a dash or something. I have not played the demo for Omega Ruby enough so far because I had to do some like oh dang, I still don't have cut. I mean I have cut, I just haven't taught it to any of my Pokemon. But yeah, I haven't played the demo because I had to like do some special thing. It's not just like an eShop demo for whatever reason, which makes sense because it's supposedly supposed to let you keep items that you get in the demo, or like keep Pokemon or some kind of bonus from the demo and import it into your game later, which seems really cool. It's just I just haven't really felt the need to do that or whatever. You haven't played this game before, Triptych? Have you played any of the Pokemon games, or have you just never played specifically Pokemon X and Y? Because this is just Pokemon X and Y, there's nothing necessarily special about it. But oh, battle code? Oh, for a game of battles. Alright. Where's the Bloons live stream? Unfortunately, I was not really feeling like live streaming on Monday. Because I didn't really feel like playing the Bloons games, but I'll definitely stream Bloons next week sometime. I still have to get my schedule tomorrow for next week, so I don't know exactly when I'll be streaming Bloons next week, but I'll probably try to stream it Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I have work, obviously. But you get a Pokemon and some other items from it. Yeah. Do you know which Pokemon that you get, or like a specific? Is it a specific Pokemon or just general Pokemon? Yeah, you have Pokemon Black and everything. Could I explain what? What do you need me to explain? You've played up through Soul Silver? Nice. I actually kind of started on Heart Gold. Not necessarily. I started on Leaf Green. Technically, let's see. I think I've played Red and Blue. I never owned Red or Blue. But my cousins, like the whole story about me and Pokemon, the way it started was my cousins had a Pokemon game and their handhelds. Like they had Game Boys and Game Boy Colors before me and my brother did. So we would always borrow their game, borrow their Game Boy to play some Pokemon for a while, like start a new game but never save. Or occasionally we'll play their game like from where they are, but then again never save unless we have their permission or something like that. But so we were always like a generation behind them because of just borrowing their stuff and then like buying their Game Boy off of them when they got the DS or whatever. When did I start live streaming today, Hyena? About 40 minutes ago, so almost an hour ago. But anyway, so yeah, I'm slightly ignoring the chat for a minute just so I can explain this, but so yeah, that's why I technically started on like Red and Blue or like Gold and Silver, but I never actually owned my own handheld system and a Pokemon game until Leaf Green. Well, actually no, I did play Silver, but for some reason I didn't really get into it that much. I played through it, I'm pretty sure I beat it, but I wasn't super into it, I guess, for whatever reason. I don't remember why, but then eventually, around the time Heart Gold came out, a little before it, I had my cousin's Game Boy Advance SP, and they let me use Leaf Green to just play through it and have it, and that's actually where I got a Squirtle and named it Martel the Hammer, and, well, not just Martel, but it was named after Martel the Hammer, and then that's why now I name all my Squirtles Martel, and because you can transfer Pokemon, I was able to transfer that Pokemon into my Pokemon X game. So I have my first real starter from Leaf Green, and of course still named Martel, level 100, whatnot. Not like super perfect IVs or anything like that, but level 100, so that's cool. But then after Leaf Green, the first one that I actually bought for myself was Heart Gold, and then after that, all the other Pokemon games after that. So, yeah, that's my little Pokemon story. But anyways, I'm catch up on chat. YouTube's working now. Mega Glalie. What about Mega Glalie? When did I start live streaming today? I already answered that. Have I played the new update for Bloons Monkey City? Kind of. You'd have to go back and watch my previous live stream for that. How old am I, Insane Sage? I am 21. Almost 21 and a half, if that makes any difference. Do I have the fire Pokemon? I do not have Charmander yet. But yeah, I played Pokemon Black, went to like the first gym leader, and then decided to restart. Then I didn't delete the old game, so I couldn't save my new game on Twitch. I didn't finish the game. Wow. Then my DS switched off because I ran out of charge. Wow, that is sad. Yeah, it's really lame that they don't let you save over the other game. But hello, Noble-Aggie? Noble? I'm gonna call you Noble. Hello, Noble. This is my first time. No, it's not my first time playing through X and Y, but you've been playing Pokemon since it first came out. Nice. So since the first game on the Game Boy, is there any item? There's a netball. I don't want a netball, but all you gotta do is delete your gold game first, then you can save it. Yeah, but anyways, so yeah, hello, Noble. But this is not my first time playing through X and Y. I've played through X multiple times, and I'm sort of currently playing through Y as well. But I just restarted this file on a separate SD card so that I could live stream it for you guys, as if it's the first time. But I have played it before. I do know Pokemon very well. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, the reason why I say I started over on a new SD card is because I actually downloaded the game onto my SD card, so it's on my 3DS, and not just like as a separate cartridge or whatever. But then because I didn't want to actually start over on my other X file, X files, but anyways, because I do have a Pokemon X and Pokemon Y version on my game, and I was thinking of just restarting on one of them, but I still haven't actually beaten Y for the first time. Obviously I played X and they're pretty similar, but I just wanted to play through Y to get my own Yveltal for my own. Let's see. Is there anything over here? There's like an item over here or something, isn't it? Dang. Of course I gotta cut through. But I wanted to teach Charmander cut. I don't have Charmander yet. Let's see. And I kind of like get all the items, but then I know that the majority of them are stuff that I don't really need or want. Stuff I would just sell anyways. But so yeah. Snap Pokemon Breeder Hala, send out a Viper. It's actually a kind of, never mind. I was thinking Superior for some reason. I was gonna say it's a really nice grass starter, and I'm surprised she has it, but then it's not the grass starter, it's the other one. But anyways, what was that thing you were riding? It's a Skiddo. It's one of the new Pokemon. There's a few times in the game where you can actually ride a Pokemon, but it's not like any Pokemon you have. It's just random Pokemon in the wild. Or not really in the wild, because it's like in the farm or whatever, but yeah, the game sort of teased at the idea that we were going to be riding Pokemon, and the first time I was playing Pokemon X, I was like, oh, I've got to get a Skiddo so I can ride it, and then I had a Skiddo, I was like, oh, I can't ride this, maybe when it turns into a Go-Go, I'll be able to ride it, but then eventually I realized that no, it's just other Pokemon in the world that you can ride, you can't just ride your own Pokemon, which is so lame. You should totally be able to ride your own Pokemon if it's a Pokemon that you can ride, like a Skiddo, or a Rhyhorn, or Mamoswine, or Ponyta, Dodrio, stuff like that. But I think that'd be pretty awesome. Anyways, okay, my health is fine. Although that might kill me depending on how strong it is. Okay, no, yeah, that's nothing. But yeah. So let's see. Yes, it's actually going pretty well. Let's see. Noble's cool with me. If you want to know the technical name, it's Noble-Aggie. Right, Noble-Aggie? Is that what it is? Have you seen the game theories videos on how humans are Pokemon? I have not seen that, although it does sound really interesting. Or Pokemon are humans. I can understand how certain Pokemon are humans, like, what's its name? Yamask? Because of its description. But I'm not sure exactly how Pokemon would be, or humans would be Pokemon. What route am I on? I do not remember. The route between Chaleur City and some other city. I don't remember where. I'll check after this battle. But I nailed it. Nice, Noble-Aggie. I still think just Noble sounds good. a nice short name and whatnot. But did he use detect? Yes, he used detect. I give you some videos like Sonic and Slow. Yeah, I've seen some game theory videos, just not that many. Another thing is Supersonic. Yay! Avoided the attack. And I kind of want to use the Pokemon and me things to like, you know, make bonds or whatever with my Pokemon, so that they have the extra experience and all that. Okay, my battery's actually dying now on my 3DS, so I can actually plug it in. Huzzah! I was prepared, but he only goes to 10 meters per second. Nice. Although, isn't that like 30 feet per second? That actually does sound pretty fast, but could be wrong. So then that means like in a minute, it's like 180, which I guess is only like 6,000. So I guess it's only like 2 miles an hour. Wow. Well, but that still sounds pretty fast. How's that only 2 miles per hour? That can't be right. Is it? Well, I guess that is. Wow. Anyways, so yeah, 10 meters per second. How many like miles per hour is that? Is that only like 2 miles per hour? Because I did just rough math on that. Because let's see. It's okay, Zoggy. You didn't miss much. I got the Mega Ring, beat the gym leader, fought my rival, got Surf. I guess he did kind of miss a bit. It's only like 48 minutes, almost an hour. But Pokemon is so easy to only time in Pokemon Black. It's hard to Final Four or something. The Elite Four, yeah. But anyways, okay, yeah. 10 meters per second. Forget Skull Bash. Actually, no, I don't want Skull Bash. But 10 meters per second is fast. But okay, let's see. 10 meters. That's like 3 feet. No, 30 feet. So if it's 30 feet, 30 feet per second. If you're trying to go to per minute, then that means 30 times 60, which is 1,800. Yeah, that's 1,800 feet per second. And another 60 per hour would be 108,000 feet per second, or miles per hour. Wait, no, that's feet per hour. Right. So then, how many miles are in what's it called? Let's see if I'm actually a little bit more difficult to use the experience share. True. Oh, well, it is pretty easy. I do actually prefer it being easier with the experience share. But yeah, what's the conversion rate for miles and feet? Unit conversion from length. From what is it? Let's see. I'm trying to do this on like the calculator on my computer. Let's see. Where is it? Foot to, or that many miles. So it's like 20 miles per hour. Wow. So yeah, that's like 20 miles an hour ish. That's interesting. That's like, wow. That's surprising that it's only 20 miles an hour. Huh. That's 22.3 miles per hour. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's totally off topic from Pokemon, which is fine. But anyway, sorry, Mothim. Gonna switch over to no one. Well, I feel like switching over to Rammus, just so I haven't used him in a while. But yeah, 22 miles an hour. That's not very fast at all. Even though he is supposed to be able to go through speed of sound or whatever. That's interesting. I can tell how they would figure that out. It's just kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, Rammus, use Rollout. Anybody got the Pokerus that they can trade you? What is the point of Pokerus? Now that you have super training, because isn't Pokerus just supposed to let you get more EV points for per battle or something like that? Anyone here play Star Trek Online? No, I have not played Star Trek Online. I don't think I've ever played any Star Trek games. I played 1 or 2 Star Wars games, but no Star Trek games. But anyways, I don't have anything against Star Trek. I like the movies, which I know doesn't really say much. But yeah, nothing against it. yeah, I actually like using the experience share for Pokemon X and Y because I like it being easier where I can just kind of go through the game and not have to worry about stopping to level up my Pokemon or anything like that. So I like it. Super training is really bad compared to Pokémon Power-Ups, really? I always found it not necessarily quicker, but just more simpler. But yeah, whatever works for you. And nice! Now they both leveled up. Star Trek Online is free. That is awesome. You're AFK helping my mom with the peppers. Alright, that's cool. Welcome back. Let's see, can you tell me what route? Oh, that's right, the route. Just a second. Now back to downloading Deluxe. Yeah, my Wartortle and Quilladin are evolving into Blastoise and Chestnut, which would be really great if I had a Charizard right now. But it's fine. Obviously. He wants to learn Spiky Shield. I do want him to learn Spiky Shield. However, I don't want him to forget any of the other moves. I'll have him forget Power Up Punch, because he doesn't really need it, and I really like the idea of him having Spiky Shield, even though I never even used this Power Up Punch since I taught it to him, which is fine. Let's see. Alright, so what route am I on? Get my bag, use town map. I am on Route 12, the route between Chaleur City and Coumarine. Is that how you pronounce it? Coumarine? Something? I don't know. But, anyway, so yeah, after I get to Coumarine, I don't think there's really much for me to do there. And then, oh, that's right, I go to the power plant area. Well, that's right, I can actually get a Trapinch. And then I'll be going into Lumia City to fight Clement. Anyways, that's kind of my goal today, to beat Clement. Which sounds like a reasonable goal, but we'll see. And another battle. I should have healed, but oh well. Again, for any of you that don't know, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Omega Ruby once the game comes out. Haven't played Unturned or Street Steam. I have not played Unturned, but I don't think I ever will. I have to imagine having shiny during this playthrough. Would be nice, but I'm not a super huge fan of shinies. I'm not saying that I'm not a big fan of them. It's just that I'm not like super shiny obsessed or anything. They're cool, but man, you know, you can't miss one of a Numel. I'm probably not gonna take your Numel. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And it would actually help out my team. It could replace the Charizard, but yeah, no, thank you. Maybe I could use it in my Pokemon Omega Ruby playthrough, depending on what level it is. But might as well switch. Might as well use Hyena. But anyways, yeah, in this game, I've already got it set out, so I'm gonna get Charizard named Super Flame, and then a Trapinch named Zoggy. It's even black once it evolves like Charizard? Nice! But still no. I'm just going to be using Charizard and Trapinch, which will eventually turn to Flygon. But, what was I just about to say? Omega Ruby. On November, like, 21st, when Pokemon comes out, hopefully, if I get the day off from work, then I'll be live streaming Pokemon Omega Ruby, obviously. I was going to say Alpha Sapphire, but Omega Ruby. And if you want me to name Pokemon after you, one, you'd probably have to be in the stream at the time that I'm streaming. And also, by the end of this stream, or not this stream, but at the end of Pokemon X, once I beat it, then I'm going to have like a sort of brainstorming session with you guys to determine which Pokemon are going to be in, or which Pokemon I'm going to use in Pokemon Omega Ruby. And I'm gonna have to let's see, Buzz 90, 150. Yeah, I think I'd give it a stroke bug. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, I'm gonna have to decide whether or not I'm going to use imported Pokemon or just naturally caught Pokemon. But do I think I will get to the 3rd gym leader before the next stream, or end of the stream? I did already beat the 3rd one at the beginning of this stream, but I should beat the 4th one by the end of this stream. And of course, you can always go back and watch the beginning of the stream. You can go back and watch the beginning of the stream on the past broadcasts or the YouTube video that I'm going to be posting. But I beat the second one at the beginning of last stream, and then I got up to the third gym. The second gym leader was Grant, and then the third gym leader is Karina. But so then yeah, the fourth gym, that's my plan, to beat it by the end of this stream. Is there a dude up here? There's not a dude up there, or at least not yet. I don't remember. Is it this guy that I'm thinking of? That gives me Ampharosite. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, my plan is to beat the fourth gym leader, Clement, by the end of this stream, because I'm planning on streaming for like 7 hours. So I better beat him in that amount of time. And then after that, I'm gonna try to get to the fifth gym leader. I'm not sure how long it'll take, so I might not end up beating it, but at least making my way closer to it. And something magical happened. What happened? Incense. You know, where is it? Does it have the incense that I wanted? No, I don't think it does. The one that increases the experience or whatever. Oh, nice! Your BCD5 Deluxe progress is saved. That's awesome. Anyways, then this person. Oh, nice, Rossberry! Rossberries. I remember Rossberries because they, yeah, I'll give it to him, why not? Most of the Pokemon can just walk into people's houses and they don't tell you to get out. I know, right? It's like Canada, which is, it's a joke that apparently Canadians are like super nice and don't lock their doors or whatever. But, anyways, what was I gonna say? Something about berries. Oh, that's right, Rossberry. Rossberry cures burns. So whenever I, like, you know, make an insult or joke or whatever, and like, ooh, I burned so and so, then I'll be like, oh, you're gonna need a Rossberry for that burn. And it's just a thing that I say. But anyways, yeah, I told a stranger walking to their house, and then they just give me stuff sometimes, which is nice. But this person, we're totally random TM quiz. Do you want to try the quiz? Yes. Here's a question. What's the move that I'm describing? So the Pokemon gets to move first for 5 turns. That is Trick Room. And then she gives me Trick Room, which is nice. So yeah. Let's see. And there we go. Into the, what's it called? Hotel. I was gonna say hospital for some reason. But I'm gonna need a Rossberry because I just gave you a sick bird. Pretty much. But it is a Rostberry. 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 She has to reminding you what it's actually called. Anyways, actually wait, is Clement next, or is it oh, that's right, it's not Clement, it's what's his face? Ramus. Or Ramos. Ramos? I don't know. Whatever his name is. But yeah, I can definitely beat him. There we go, Lucky Egg. That's where it is. But yeah, I can definitely beat Ramus by the end of this stream. I should beat him in like the next 30 minutes, if that. Hot Springs. There's Hot Springs in Omega Ruby and F Sapphire. Well, that's for sure. In the Hoenn region. And oh hey, it's not Mr. Bonding. Oh, that's right. This is the game director that I can show the Pokedex when it's filled up. I will definitely do that on stream once I get to that point. But anyways. Another question for the people watching. Would you be willing to watch a like midnight stream or something? Be Charmander. What Pokemon did I beat Charmander with to get Metalclaw? Aron, Laron, or Aggron. Those big steel type ones. They can learn Metalclaw and breed with Charmander. But you talk to random people who don't say hi. Then say here's a Lucky Egg. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, well, that's true. I didn't even say thank you. Thank you, person. Some random NPC that gave me Lucky Egg. But yeah, who would be there for a midnight stream of Pokemon Omega Ruby? Because I know that Pokemon Omega Ruby and Smash Bros. Wii U come out on the same day, which I was like, dang it! I can't stream both of them. It would be a Friday morning. So if you have school Friday, that'd probably not be a good idea. And oh yeah, now I just got Fly. But I have to beat Ramus first, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, because it would be 8 o'clock. That's true. But yeah, it would be a Friday evening for you. Or Thursday evening? No, Friday. When would that be? Because it would be my Thursday going into Friday midnight. So then would that be your Thursday 8 o'clock p.m. or would that be your Friday 8 o'clock p.m.? I don't know how that works. But yeah, anyways, because I don't have a capture device, or I do have a capture device, I guess, to record the Wii U for for Smash Bros. But I don't have a live streaming device, so I'm not able to live stream Wii U games or any console games. I can only do 3DS and PC, which is really lame. Where do you find Aerons? It depends on which game you're in. If you have X, I think they should be in. Excuse me. Nope, not that one. I don't remember the name of the route, but it's closer to the end of the game. Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. Oh, that's right, 8 o'clock a.m., not p.m. So anyways, time to use. It's somewhere over here. I think it's Route 18. Yeah, it's Route 18 where you can find some Aeron, or technically you're finding some Laron, but same family, and they might even know Metal Claw at that point. So yeah. Anyways, let's just ignore those people. They probably don't talk to me about anything good, or give me anything good. But so yeah, you wouldn't be able to be there for that. But anyways, and it wouldn't even technically be a midnight live stream, unless I did get the game hard copy. Depends on what I'm going with that. But if I'm able to download the game, then I can get it like a couple hours before midnight for me, because I'm on West Coast time. But does anyone here know any digits of pi? I know it's like 3.1428791 or something like that. 40 by heart. Nice. I wish I knew more numbers of pi to prove that I was more of a nerd or whatever. But why did I just down? But I do know a majority of the Pokemon. I mean, a very large majority, if not all of them. I just can't always think of all of them off the top of my head, because that's a lot of names to remember off the top of my head. But I'm kind of trying to work on memorizing the first 151 by heart, so that I can just name them all off. I'm trying to know them in order, in particular, is what I'm talking about. But 3.1415928 sounds right. Something close to that. Obviously 3.14, but then I think it's I know there's a 29 or 92 or something. 3.141592653589793238462643383279502. Nice. Hello, Pokédex 111 or 111 or however you want to say that. Pokédex. Sadly, Leon is first exclusive to X. You have Y. Gotcha. Dang. You want to know 61 because I know someone. You know 60. I could trade you one of my Aerons if you want. I don't think any of them have Metal Claw, so you'd have to breed them again and raise them, or use a heart scale or something. But oh dang, I totally I totally forgot that I was battling this person. Let's just switch into Hyena, which kind of defeats the purpose of using Hyena, but oh well. Also gonna want to know 101 because I know someone who does 100. Nice. Yeah, I'll trade you a little bit later. You need one for yourself too. That's true. You kind of doing Funky City artwork now. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Let's just go with Bug Buzz. Alright, so yeah, 3.14592889356743745356513904783. Nice. Even the engineers draw them. Nice. Alright, so I can name a lot of the 151. The world record is 67,000. Nice. Does anyone... that's right, Bug Buzz, not Struggle Bug. Did I say Struggle Bug? I meant Bug Buzz. But anyways, does anyone want to count how many Pokemon I know? because I can say as a bunch of Pokemon of the 151, I can't remember them all in order, but I obviously also can't count how many I'm saying, so you guys would have to count me saying it. Alright, anyways, so did anyone feel up to that? For me to just list off a bunch of the original 151 Pokemon while you count how many it is that I'm saying, so that I can know how many I'm missing. Because I do know all of them. It's just trying to remember all 151 names relatively in order. Know which ones I've said and haven't said or whatnot. So you know. Yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Martel. Yeah, and it's not 3.1459288, it's 3.1415926. How can there be differences in the number pi? That should be a very consistent number. A consistently random number, but a consistent number nonetheless. And I like that animation for Surf. I know that the animations for Surf obviously change. The animation for every move changes throughout every game, but Surf, that one I like. It's alright. I also prefer the one in Leaf Green. That generation. So yeah, anyways. Yeah, anyways, let's see, so... Huzzah! Beat my rival again. Like, I just fought you like an hour ago. Why are you fighting me again? But, okay, let's get back to the Pokemon Center to heal up for Ramus. But, turn my wall before your laptop, and, pretty complicated, dude. Not even I can read that. Nice. Alright, so, actually, right now, dang. I was actually kind of hoping that I could use Charizard for, oh, we have 11 Charmanders, but, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to use it for that, but, oh, dang, I don't have anyone that knows Fly. Oh, man, alright, let's see, then, in that case, who was it, Sponsa? You wanted to add me so that I could trade you an Aeron. If you can trade me something that knows Fly, but oh wait, no, I can't. Dang it. Alright. Yeah. Oh, Triptych Wax playing New Leaf. Nice. Speaking of which, New Leaf. Do you want me to, if you're still listening, do you want me to like join in or something? I mean, obviously not right now, but yeah, if you ever want me to join in and whatnot, just let me know. If you want help with your town and everything. When did I start this? What do you mean? Like, when did I start streaming, or when did I start my game? Let's see. That's a very quick equation. So yeah, Sponsa, if you're still here listening, did you want me to add you, or anyone else? Oh yeah, you saw your meet. Yeah, that one. But okay, your friend code is that. Registered fan 1564 4019 4854. Gotcha. Alright. And then yeah, my friend code's on the screen. Now everyone knows my secret if I get them guessing. That's fine. It's not that bad. Yeah, so inside. And then oh yeah, and I might as well add you now as well. Insane Sage 4098 2433 and 8136. Alright. And yeah. Alright. I'll just name you Sage for now, just to make it quicker. Alright, another battle against the players found us. Alright, anyways, so I'll trade you an Aeron. It would be nice to have something that knows Fly, but don't really need it at the moment anymore, because once I get either Trapinch or Charmander, I can just use them. So it doesn't really matter what I get. It's secret, I think, top secret. Nice. Everyone knows Graham's number, go say that's Pokemon. Flying Pokes. Fishing so I can make the bells. Yeah, I could talk about that later, but it's so big thing that good black hole in your brain. Your brain will become a black hole, literally. Nice. What? New version software. Ah, what? How do I need a newer version already? What? 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 How do I? Alright, I'm just gonna try to do this now, because might as well. Just saved. Gonna cancel. Apparently I need a new version or something. What? Why is there an update? That's weird. What would the update be for? Anyways, don't want to after. Not really. The only reason I needed something for fly was just because I wanted to fly back to Camphor Town. But if I'm going to be getting a Charmander anyways, then I don't really need to go back to Camphor Town. Plus, I'll be able to level that up into a Charizard to have whatchamacallit or whatever. Huh? What kind of bugs were there? I mean, except Caterpie and whatnot. But yeah, that's weird. Anyways, let's see. So, blah, 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 to update screen. Update. Download now. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to download this again on my other SD card, probably. Am I a big fan of a lot of Nintendo games, or mostly just handhelds? Nintendo games in general. Not necessarily a preference to handheld or console, I guess. But yeah, just Nintendo in general. I like a few Sony games, not really any Microsoft games, but I'm like a 80% Nintendo gamer, like 15% PlayStation, and then like maybe 5% PC. It's like no Xbox or anything. But I'm playing story mode because I would love to watch. I'm tired of watching battles. I'm going to play this game. That's why. Yeah, I've been playing through the actual just like story of it. I'm not just like battling people or anything, like battling people online. I've just been playing through the story. If you want to start from the beginning, you can always go back to my past broadcasts, or I have a YouTube channel where I'm posting these videos, so you can watch it there if you want as well. Either one. If you watch it on YouTube, because it's such a long video, if you have to stop like halfway, then it'll start you back on where you left off. But on Twitch past broadcasts, you just have to remember what point you left off on, and then just skip back to it or something. So either one works. There's a link to my YouTube channel down below if you want to check it out there. But yeah, I'm updating Pokémon X because it needs an update for me to go online for whatever reason. But yeah, definitely a big Nintendo fan. Kind of like a couple PlayStation games, also kind of a PC gamer. But yeah, like no Xbox ever. There's only like maybe 1 or 2 games on the Xbox that I actually want to play, but I don't really want to play them, so but anyways, if you want to watch someone play the game, it'd be quicker to watch a Let's Play, but more fun to watch a live stream like this. True, but well, I mean, it's not really quicker to watch a Let's Play. But how old is Pokemon X? Just over a year, actually. It came out last October, like October 14th or something. Stream other Nintendo systems at some point as well. As soon as I get a live streaming device for consoles, I'll definitely live stream Wii U games and Wii games, and maybe some GameCube games. But yeah, anyways, let's see. So now I can connect to the internet. There's a Bloom side event on DS. That's interesting. But in the same way some Xbox are worth playing, but not worth getting an entire system. Yeah, I want to play the new Banjo-Kazooie, not new Banjo-Kazooie game, but the Xbox 360 Banjo-Kazooie game. Even though I know it's not going to be super great, considering it's totally different. But I wanted to play it just to see what it is, or how it is, or whatever. But how old is Pokemon Diamond? Diamond is really old. Diamond is like 5 years old, maybe? I don't remember now. Anyone want to try to level 61? If it's a female, I actually would like to get that, but other than that, no. And just finish and watch it non-stop whenever you like. It'd be cool to watch Let's Play because they can cut it out when they need to update something. That's true. That's true. But I don't. I just upload the raw footage. So yeah, anyways. Oh, nice, the shiny rolls. But, awesome. Now I kind of want to use it. But, anyways. Yeah, next last is 60. Nice. Yeah, anything is good. Dave? Who is it that I'm trading with? Sponsa? Oh, yeah, it is Sponsa, right? This is Sponsa, right? That I'm trading with to give them the Aeron. But, yeah, what was your thing, Hyena? 5 years old? But, 6 IV shiny rolls, nice. That's cool, but obviously I don't really need it to stream. Nice. Did I miss anyone's question? Or something? But yeah, also, kind of not sure how to phrase this in the best way, but for any of you that don't know, any of you that are new and whatnot, I have a donation button. I don't have any notifications, so I won't actually know when you guys donate. I'd have to just like check my bank account or something probably, but I do have a donations page thing, a link down below, if you want to help donate to me to get a what's it called, a live streaming device, because I know I'm going to be able to afford Smash Bros. Wii U, and I'm going to be able to afford Smash Bros. Wii U and Pokemon Omega Ruby, but I won't be able to afford a live streaming device for Smash Bros. Wii U until like a month or two later, which is really late because it's like the game of the decade. Like Smash Bros. Wii U is like the biggest game ever. I mean, so far. So it's really lame to not be able to live stream it. I'm sure I'll still make videos of it and I can't live stream it. But it's just like, of all the games to live stream, that's like the game to live stream. But I don't have any notifications for it because I have to download some software for it, and I just never got around to finding that software for whatever reason. I'll probably find it like tonight or tomorrow or something. But yeah, if you guys wanted to, you could donate to that. But there's also something that Triptych Fox knows about, that I'm planning on getting a gift for someone, another live streamer. So if you wanted to also donate to that as well, then that'd be cool. Just let me know either in like a message on the donation or like someone in the chat if you want to say it there. If you guys feel like it, obviously no pressure. It's just, it'd be really awesome and I really would appreciate it. Just let me know where you want your money to go, basically, whether you want to go towards a live stream device, whether you want to go towards the gift for another live streamer, or just in general, or don't really care, whatever. If you guys want to donate, obviously you don't have to, but if you want to, that'd really very greatly appreciated. So yes, Triptych, you know what I'm talking about, and it is a secret, so don't talk about it too much. And yeah, it looks like we should be able to do it, Triptych. It's just now I need to actually start either collecting the money or just figuring out a day to donate all at once. But the game of the year is the newest Dragon Ball game. I don't think so. But yeah. Anyways, so I just gave Sponsa the Aeron, so that I think you will what Pokédex? No, oh look, there's the Mr. Bonding person, so I can do the bonding thing. It's so ridiculous. But yeah, and again, I am waiting. Triptych, you're probably gonna like this. I'm actually waiting for the mail person to arrive. They should arrive. Excuse me. They should arrive between like 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5 p.m. So I mean, I've got plenty of time. But they're gonna be picking up a package that I'm sending to that live streamer. You can definitely do that now. If you want to, yeah. But yeah, you can if you want. It's just, I'm still not sure if we're all going to be donating to that person and then just saying in the donation that it's for the gift. I almost said what the gift was, just in case on the off chance that the person that I'm talking about is listening to this. How much money do I need? I would need about 180. I'm gonna actually check that right now. For the gift total, the gift is gonna be around 120. So I mean, and I've already got other people that want to help. So I mean, it's not like I need the whole 120. But for the live streaming device, I think it's about 180. So I'm gonna check that right now, but just in case any of you guys are wondering. Let me check that. So it's the Live Gamer Portable. I think it is the AverMedia Live Gamer Portable. So yeah, actually, wow, it's only, well, that one only says 128. Others 149, 159, 130. So yeah, it would be around 130 to like 180, depending on like shipping or whatever. But yeah, Hyena, I think you already said that like you weren't able to donate until next year or something. So I mean, if you still wanted to, that'd be really great. But I need it now so that I could get it before Smash Bros. Wii U comes out. But yeah, it also works for the PS3, so it wouldn't just be for Smash Bros. It would also be for Kingdom Hearts once I get it. So I can understand why you would want to do that as well. But yeah, Triptych. What I'm not sure if I actually finished my sentence, was that I'm going to be giving that same streamer a gift. I'm going to be mailing it out today, hopefully, should be. The plan is to mail it out today. It's not the gift that we're all pitching in for, it's just a separate gift that I didn't really have to, well, I did have to buy something. It's only like 15 bucks, so it's not that bad. But anyways, so yeah, if I still don't have it by the time you're able to donate and you want to donate, then that'd be really awesome. But it looks like it's going to be around 130, 150-ish, depending on shipping and all that. But anyways, so yeah, that's so yeah, Triptych. Whether or not we're all going to be donating at once with a message, or whether or not you would all be donating me the money and then I buy it for her or anything. So anyways, back to Pokemon. Unless you guys have anything else to talk to me about all that. But so if you wanted, you could, if you wanted to just donate it now, but it's up to you whether or not you want to wait for that. If we did end up all donating at once, even after you donated to me, then I would definitely say in the message that you were also a part of it. So yeah, why did I talk to that guy? I don't need to talk to this guy. Let's see, so I'm actually going to be using Hyena for this, because Bug and Flying is good against Grass, so even though I only have a Bug move, should be good. Let's see, this way, because normally I would have wanted to use Charmander against this, riding bikes in the caves. Yeah, I definitely would have preferred using a Charmander for this, but oh well. Where am I in Pokemon X? I am on the 4th gym leader, Ramus, in Coumarine Town, if that helps. So, a few hours in, 6 hours in, maybe? I don't remember what time it is, but, or what time, whatever, you know what I mean. You can wait till then, when we're doing it. Yeah, I'll let you know, Triptych. I'm thinking we should know by next week. It should be during some stream next week, probably. As far as if we're going to donate to the person, I'll probably know by next week. Or if you guys want to donate to me and I buy the thing, then that would be, we'd probably find that out also by next week. So, because the deadline is kind of coming up. Because I wanted to get to her by Christmas, but in order to do that, depending on like paychecks and whatnot, I'm not entirely sure how long it would be. But anyways, wow, everyone's leveling up. But yeah, 4th gym hype. Yeah, the 4th gym. I always forget about Ramus because this gym is just so easy. Even though I think I've lost before on this gym for some reason, I don't remember though. But yeah. Anyways. I actually kind of don't like, it's not necessarily that I don't like this gym as far as like the design for the puzzle or whatever, it's just occasionally I get lost and I don't know where I'm going. Anyways, when you finish the Charmander level, do I want it? Basically whatever is the average level of mine, generally about 36 probably, so like a Charizard, Or if you want, I could just level it up once I get it, because then I can use the Pokemon to Me, Lucky Egg, Experience Share, all that to just boost the experience up. Especially because it's traded in from a friend. So I mean, I could level it up pretty well. So whatever level you want it to be, just as long as it still has Bug Buzz, basically. Oh nice, it gave me the experience point power. Or whoever that was gave me the experience point power. This is going to be normal effective, but still pretty strong. Nice. Gyro Ball Steel, that shouldn't be super effective, is it? No, alright. Rock would be 4 times effective, but Steel for some reason isn't super effective. But yeah. And yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But you want him to have Bug Buzz? Wait, what do you mean? No, I just I just meant I just meant my hyena that I'm using right now has Bug Buzz. I meant as long as he has Metal Claw. That's what I meant. Sorry. I meant as long as he has Metal Claw. Then that's fine. It doesn't really matter what level. What's the name of the candy to level up? That's Rare Candy. However, it's not as good to level him up unless you already have like Super Training or Pokerus to get all his EVs in, because the Rare Candy doesn't give him any EVs. So, you know. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Carnivine again. Vivian can just use Bug Buzz to get rid of it. So yeah, anyways, for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, specifically Omega Ruby, because I'm not going to be getting Alpha Sapphire for a while, would you guys want me to stream it the way I do now, where it's just like once a week? Or do you want me to stream it like every day, the day it comes out, forever? Like, do you guys really want me to live stream it a bunch, or are you okay with just like once a week? Because I'll try to live stream it a lot. I guess once I can. Like once it comes out, I'm gonna be streaming that like exclusively, unless I have the Wii U capture device as well. But Rare Candy, the way it works is it boosts your Pokemon up to the next level, but the way EVs work as far as leveling is, and correct me if I'm wrong, but basically for each battle that you have, or for each Pokemon you defeat, and or for whatever super training you do, it will level up or it'll give you points in a specific stat. So like if you fight 100 Geodudes, your defense is going to be stronger than if you fought a bunch of Goldines or something, maybe? I'm not sure what Goldeen gives you, but once a week, alright, but it's... I'm not going to do a very good job of explaining this. Basically, your EV are your effort values, and the more EVs you have in a specific stat, the higher or quicker that stat will grow. But Rare Candy doesn't give you any EVs, so you'd have to fight other Pokemon to get the EVs to its max point, and then use Rare Candies after that, because you'll still carry over those EVs. It's just not going to add any more EVs to you. My favorite Pokemon, hello, Feyenoord fan? Feyenoord? I don't know. But my favorite Pokemon is definitely Nidoking. Nidoking, then Blastoise, then Charizard, then Greninja, then a bunch of others. But, oh nice, you got a female Charmander. Time to give him another claw, yep. Or time to give her, well, him, I guess. It would probably be him. But anyways, and remember to name him Super Flame. Anyways, I would like half the time you stream do make a release like every other day. Yeah, I only stream like 3, maybe 4 times a week. So, I'm not entirely sure how well that would work. But yeah, anyways. Do you have any you can trade me? I did not. Are you talking to someone else? Time to give him Bug Buzz. Yeah, time to give him Metal Claw. But yeah, remember to name it Super Flame. If you remember to do that. Because if not, I think I would have to like breed it again to get it named Super Flame, or trade it back to you for you to rename it or something. But anyways, what was I saying? Was I saying something? I don't remember what I was saying. Also, because I get so distracted all the time, if you can give it from the Charmander. That's true. If you wanted to give me the female Charmander, and then I could breed it into Metal Claw, that'd be good. But if you want to breed it with Metal Claw too, that's fine as well. Yeah, I mean, it's the super effective move and whatnot, so definitely gonna go for that. And I think I have to go this way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to use a Lepa Berry for it. Yeah, Super Flame. Yeah. I'll just read in chat, but oh, Super Lame, no. Super Lame is not okay. Super Flame. It would be funny, but no. Name it Super Flame. What's my favorite generation? Probably first gen. I'm a bit of a hipster. But then it would be first, fifth, 6th, 3rd, 2nd, 4th would probably be my list of generations in order of my favorites. I don't necessarily have anything against the 4th gen. It's just that it's just not. There's less things about it that put it up than the other gens, if that makes sense. So yeah, first, 5th, 3rd, 6th, 2nd, 4th. I think somewhere around there. Definitely 1st, 5th, 3rd. 1st, 5th, 3rd. Maybe 1st, 5th, 6th. 3rd, 2nd, 4th. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways. Let's see. I say anyways a lot, in case you haven't noticed. Whenever I'm trying to transition to a new topic, but then my brain is just not transitioning. You're American, but I come from a Dutch family. That's cool. Moving on to now Ramus. Gonna restore. Oh, I've only got one Lepa Berry. In that case, I'm not gonna use it. Let's see. Do I have any ethers? I do have an ether. I never use ethers, like ever. It's ridiculous. But your parents are Dutch speaking. That's cool. Do you know Dutch? Like, do you speak Dutch, or do you just know a couple words or anything like that? But if I'm a good Pokemon Black to you, gotcha, it's over. Yeah. Go on mystery gift to level 50 Pumpkaboo. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that one. And then I can actually go to not Pokemon Center, a GameStop to get a Diancie now. Even though I just got a Diancie from someone else. Pokemon Stars anime and manga. Did it start as the game first? Didn't it? It started as the game first, and then trading cards. I need to look that up. I don't remember which came first, the game or the trading cards. But I think the game came first, and then the trading cards, and then the show, and then the manga. Right? I don't remember. I have to look it up, but I'm sure the games were first. Either games or trading cards, but not the show. And oh wow, I already lost. I already died, which kind of means I lost. But let's go with Unstoppable. Let's see. The game, then cards, then show. Yeah. All right. Gonna go for Calm Mind. See how much that helps. Because Acrobatics is actually pretty strong, especially against Vivian because it's super effective. But the manga came first. Are you sure? Came first before what? Because I'm sure the game came out before the manga. It had to have come out before the manga. It didn't start out as a manga, did it? I don't know anymore. But yeah, with Vivian down, it's gonna make this tough. Not status restore. I don't need to heal him up yet, or I don't need to revive Hyena yet. That's cool, Triptych. I always wish I knew a second language. I am Hispanic, so I should know Spanish. I know some Spanish, but not very much. My parents grew up speaking English. My grandparents grew up speaking Spanish, but then they taught my parents English, so then I grew up learning English. do I know what card game is Magic? You mean like Magic the Gathering, or do you mean something else? The name came out when we still called Pocket Monsters. Speaking of which, what's it called? What was I gonna say? Oh, that's right. Before Pokemon, there was a Pocket Monsters, or Monsters in Your Pocket thing that was out before Pokemon. So whenever everyone's like, Digimon totally copied off Pokemon, like, well, Pokemon copied off Monsters in Your Pocket. So, just saying. Let's see, what did I just do? Oh, that's right, I did a combine. But you speak Spanish and Japanese very well. That's cool. I really want to learn Japanese. Although I also kind of really don't want to learn Japanese. I'll explain that in a little bit. But Magic Gathering, I've heard of it, and I've heard that it's really awesome. But I've never actually played it. And I just realized they leech seeded me. Alright, I want to keep Unstoppable alive, but I also want to heal Hyena. But I'm not really sure how well. You want me to say hello in Spanish? This is hola. But I have a terrible accent. Because whenever I feel like I'm speaking in the accent, I feel like I'm faking the accent, so I try to not say the accent, but then I'm just totally not having a Spanish accent, even though I should be having a Spanish accent, because I am Hispanic. It's just, I forget on occasion that I'm Hispanic, which is ridiculous, but I'm actually going to use my one Hyper Potion, just to be sure that I'm fully healed, so I can tank 2 acrobatics. This is ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, just double checking that I'm not missing anything in chat. And they're gonna like critical hit me, and it's just gonna be ridiculous. And I'm just gonna be dead. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, not Jigglypuff. Jumpluff is back to full health, which is lame. I'm gonna have to use a revive on Hyena because I want them to live. Magic Gathering's older than Pokemon Training Game. Yep, it is. Oh boy. I really hope I'm faster. I think I am, but I don't remember. So, this is it. Nah, dang it, I'm not faster. I was hoping I was faster. Oh well, that's fine. Then I'm just gonna swap into. I'm gonna have to swap into Martel because I can't use Rammus, otherwise he's gonna get totally destroyed by acrobatics. So that's 4 times effective. Oh dang. I'm gonna have to use Bite, but is Fairy resistant to Bite? Because it's a Fairy Grass now, right? It's not just a grass flying. You're blood Mexican people. 7% panic next, that's pretty solid. Nice. Bite's not super great. Yeah, Calm Mind was a waste when I was using it. I should have just healed up. Oh yeah, hurt by Rocky Helmet. Have a game chat. How do you get it to work? What do you mean? Jumpluff isn't a fairy? Are you sure? I know it didn't start off as a fairy, obviously, but I thought it gained fairy status in the new generation. Heal up Martel. Now I want to check that out because I want to be sure. Could have sworn Jumpluff was a fairy now. Looking it up on Bulbapedia. Pretty sure it is. Oh no, I guess it is just grass flying. I could have sworn it gained fairy type though. I know it can learn some kind of fairy move though. But anyways, in that case, yeah, I'm just gonna keep biting it. Oh dang, it healed. And now, great, now it's using Grass Knot. That's gonna be very effective. Didn't do that much damage though. Sorry, let's look at the fairy types. Let's see, are there any grass fairy? Oh, that's right, Cottony and Whimsicott. Those are the ones that turn fairy. Yeah, I would think that Flabébé, Floette, and Florges would be fairy grass or whatever. Bulbapedia, not Cerebi, because Bulbapedia, in my opinion, is just generally better. It's just what I discovered first. I don't have anything against Cerebi. It's just I never really used it. Like I don't want to say I didn't grow up with it because I didn't grow up with Bulbapedia either. It's just that Bulbapedia was the first one that I found. Alright, let's swap this out again. I cannot swap this out, otherwise whoever I swap into is gonna die. Gosh. Why is jump off so difficult? Here's your first shiny, you know this. Alright, let's go on. Hyper Potion. Oh man. So yeah, what do you mean, Insane Sage, about the game chat? Boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep biting it. Even though I'm slower. So I've gotta like keep swapping out between bites and super potions. Oh boy. See, this is where a Charizard would be great. I should be able to beat this thing. I mean, it's just a jump bluff. What is Hyper Potion? A Hyper Potion is just a stronger super potion, but I only had one of them. And wow, that actually didn't do that much. Nice. Grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass, yeah. Yes, I'm aware of this. I do know the most basic of typings. I am a very large Pokemon fan. I would say a Pokemon Master. But I know that Blastoise isn't exactly super effective against Jump Bluff, but it was the only one that I could do that wasn't dead, or fainted, or super affected. How do you get to work? I can't select it as an option. You should be able to. It depends. If you initiate the option, say that you want to use game chat, and then the person you're playing with decides not to do game chat, then it'll cancel the operation. But if they start it with you and don't want game chat, if you say you do want game chat, then again it just cancels the operation. Like, you both have to be in agreement over whether or not you want game chat. So that's a little bit frustrating, but I think that's how it works. Yeah, that fight was really long. Weeping Bell, gonna go with Hyena because I can use a psychic move, and it'll be super effective. I bet an Ash in Pokemon. I'd hope so. Ash is terrible. If you want a 68 Joy-Gun, that'd be cool, but no thanks. Let's see. Side Beam. Should knock it out one hit. Yeah. So much easier. I don't know why Jump Bluff is such a problem. So finally, got that done. And now Go-Goat. Still gonna stick with Vivian. Should be fine. I can just use Buzz to do that. I actually kind of thought that Go-Goat would be faster. Oh well. Maybe it's using some kind of like revenge move or something. Takedown. Might kill me. Wow. Got me pretty low, but I'm good. I got this. It's ridiculous though. But that was a long fight. Should not have taken that long. So yeah, anyone else have any questions I didn't answer, or topics of discussion or something? Stacking on mathematics is Jump Bluff cheating with all over. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. Yeah, finally, beating him. It's ridiculous, man. Totally forgot about that gym leader as well, but anyways. Plant back. Now I can use Fly! If I had any Pokemon that could fly. And why can't Vivian fly? It's like, Vivian should totally be able to use Fly. But oh well. Blah blah blah. Alright, it's getting close to 2 hours, which is pretty nice. It should be the end of the first episode on YouTube that I'll be posting, whatever. So anyways, let's see. Just get down here. I'm probably going to get a message on the Holocaster. Maybe after I start going down or something. Oh, you want to trade? No thanks. Oh wait, do you have the Pokemon? Then yeah, just a second once I'm done with this. Do you have a, what's it called? Do you have the Charmander? Let's see. Turn off game chat, yes. Save. Nice. would have been nice to train it for Ramus, but that's fine. If I had known it was going to be that quick, then I probably would have just waited or something. But, oh well. Let's see. Anything you want? Oh, you forgot to nickname it? Then I kind of do need you to nickname it, because I can't nickname a traded Pokemon. And it kind of does need to be nicknamed Super Flame because of Super Flame Bombo. So yeah, in that case, if you can nickname it real quick, and then trade it back, because it does need to be nicknamed, and I can't nickname it if it's your Pokemon. So, you know. And again, thank you for doing that. I know it takes a bit of time and effort, so thank you. And sure. Nice. Little calm music. Huh. That is an interesting noise. I'm gonna say that's Chestnut. Super Flame. Yeah, Super Flame. There we go. Oh, nice! I got a Poketoy. Let's see. That is a Gardevoir? Yep. And, oh, she doesn't give me any more, but let's see. That's Chestnut again. I want to see if I know Blastoise or Vivian, if she actually mimics us. It's Gardevoir again. Come on. One of the other two. That's Vivian. I want to hear Blastoise again, even though I could just go on my Pokédex or whatever to see it. But the Poketoy, it lets you escape battles in the wild for free. It's kind of like a smoke ball, or like an escape rope for dungeons or whatever. But I never use it because I never run away from battles. I always destroy my enemy. but yeah, I'm probably never going to use it. Alright, so do you want any of my Pokemon back? Or anything like that? Like, Swanza? Anything good? Because, I mean, I've only got those Pokemon. I don't have anything good with me. I've just got a bunch of Charmander, a Camerupt, which I'm assuming you don't need. Alright, that's cool. That you changed it to level 16. Then you got bored. That's fine. Do you want stream back? Gotta make sure you get the oh, that's right, I can get the Pumpkin Blue. I always forgot about that. Or I keep forgetting about that. But I'll get it later. You want to stream back? Alright. That's cool. Yeah, I'll get the Pumpkin Blue later. Did I say pump? I don't know what I said. Pumpkin Blue. Yeah, I'll get it later. I'll probably try to remember that by the end of the stream. But I might not do it on stream. Yeah, yawning. But, alright, I wasn't even paying attention to if you actually named it Super Flame. Okay, good, Super Flame. Gotcha. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anyways, I do appreciate you giving me the Charmeleon. Alright, did it have any items? Or did you give it any items? Because if you did, you might want the item back. Depending on what the item is. So let's see. Charmeleon. Yeah, okay. And Metal Cloud Dragon and Dragon Ball Savage. Nice. I'm probably gonna change those moves. Because people destroy Pokemon. I don't mean literally destroy. I just mean metaphorically, figuratively, totally. I was gonna say dominate, but that's not much better. But defeat those Pokemon. Do you have a schedule for streaming, or do you just stream randomly? Mondays, I usually, well, here's the thing. I do have a part-time job, and my schedule for my part-time job is not very consistent at all, which really frustrates me, but I guess I can work around it, because I don't work that often. It's only a part-time, so I usually only work 2 to 3 days a week, but in general, I try to stream Pokemon on Mondays, Super Smash Bros. Wii U or not Wii U, 3DS on Tuesdays, and then Pokemon on Wednesdays. But obviously, if my work schedule doesn't allow for that, then generally Bloons first stream of the week, Smash Bros. Second stream of the week, Pokemon third stream of the week. Where I work at Ross. It's like a clothing retail store. It's not technically a retail store; it's a discount store, but it's basically a retail store. And it's not just clothing; it's got a bunch of other random stuff in it too. But anyways, so basically my schedule is just generally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But obviously, if I have work Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, then I'm not going to stream on that day. And I'll just push the streams over to Thursday or Friday. You don't want me to unlearn Dragon Dance? It's good, but I never use it. I would never use that move. So I mean, I don't think it's a bad move. It's just I just don't use stat changing moves for whatever reason. But yeah, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I'll try. If I ever do get another job that has more consistent hours, then I'll definitely actually like type up a schedule for it for my streaming. But yeah, generally 3 times a week. Pokemon. Well, sponsor. I usually sweep just because of levels and type advantage. So I never really use stat changing moves to sweep. But anyways, so yeah, Pokemon will usually be Wednesday, Thursday, or maybe Friday. I don't usually stream on Fridays or the weekends, but if I ever do stream, it'll be Monday through Thursday. So, and I will definitely stream Pokemon at some point during the week. And nice, I got a Trapinch, or I found a Trapinch, the first one. And yes, I'm aware it's level 16, but I'm gonna raise those levels. I'm actually kind of afraid of killing this one. And it's a girl. Great. Zoggy, are you still here? Look at the levels, yeah. Yeah, Zoggy, if you're still here, do you mind if the Trapinch that I catch and name after you is a female? Considering you are not a female. Are you a female? I don't think you are. I don't remember now. Wonder Trading level 1 is shiny Genusite. Nice. That is gonna make someone's day. It would definitely make my day. If you don't want to trade with me, then you know, just say it. but yeah, that's fine. Might as well just try to catch it anyways. I don't think Zoggy's gonna pay attention, even though it's just doing the viewer list. But I had the window not open, but like the curtain open. Do the status changes stay if you swap out? They do not. You want to be a boy? Oh, I just gotta think about one. Yeah, I'll just swap it out. Dragon Dance is a move that increases your attack power, attack speed, and I think defense. But I could be wrong about that. Defense. I know it increases your attack and speed, maybe even special attack. I don't remember. But it just increases your stats. But they don't stay if you swap out, unless you use the move Baton Pass, because then that passes on the stat changes to another Pokemon they swap out with. But I'm gonna name this one Zoggy 1, and then catch another one and name it Zoggy 2. How about that? Hello, I love Dragonite. I like Dragonite as well. And oops, I didn't mean with the exclamation point. Oh well. Let's go back and swap that out. But so yeah, hello Dragonite, or I love Dragonite, whatever you want to. What do you want me to call you? Do you prefer if I just call you Dragonite, or would you prefer if I called you I love Dragonite? But welcome to the stream. And why am I healing up? I just what? But YOLO. Nice. But yeah, Zoggy, are you alright with me naming it Zoggy with an exclamation point? Or I'm just gonna deposit it and then go catch you another one. Let's just put you back there. And no, because I have it on deposit. So thanks for the Metagross Dragonite. Nice. Well played. Let's see, because I just got the lucky egg. Gonna give that to Super Flame. And that's pretty good. Is everyone on here in Europe? I know Triptych is not in Europe, so that's one of them. I don't remember if Zoggy's from Europe, or if anyone else is from Europe. Just Zoggy would be great. Yeah. Alright. Once I find another Trapinch, a male Trapinch, for you. Or is this a Dugtrio? It's a Dugtrio! You're not... Alright. That's right, this is like a Wednesday, just a random Wednesday for people to be here for a stream. Alright. See you later, Pokédex. Have fun.